What's up, guys? Angry Manduke here again.
Very, very angry.
What am I angry about? Road rage. Why am I angry about road rage? Let's face it, everybody gets it. At some point, somebody cuts you off.
And sometimes I get pissed off because of that.
Well, yesterday I had a guy who cut me off because there was a good 20-foot spot for me to merge into when I got off the highway, and so I got into it. Well, he got pissed off because I got in front of him.
He's got some kind of disability or something.
So he decided to turn in front of me while he was still beside me. I had to slam on my brakes, and then he proceeded to brake check me like 15 times.
Wasn't that clever?
I don't get it. Why would you drive a Honda Civic and, cut off the 3/4-ton conversion van and go, let's see if he can stop as quick as me?
What are you nuts?
Fact, I can't stop as quick as you. Fact, if I hit you, I'm going through you and you're not going to live. Why would you do that?
Because it creates an illusion of death.
Are you upset because I used the space that you allowed me to use? I don't know. But I'm not just angry about something that happened yesterday, because I'm not actually still angry about it because, well, it happened yesterday. I'm angry because it's a reoccurring thing.
Pathetic.
Not getting cut off per se, because the average person doesn't cut somebody off, and I don't get cut off every day, but it does happen. But because it's a recurring thing that when I'm trying to switch lanes, there's somebody in my blind spot, I speed up a little bit, they speed up so they can stay in my blind spot. I try to slow down a little bit, they slow down a little bit so they can stay in my blind spot. Now this is a big fucking truck. Why the fuck would you not want me to see you? Do I need to put it in my back window that says this is a big fucking truck? Please stay so that you can see my mirrors, because if you can see my mirrors, then I can see you. I shouldn't need to say that. The tractor trailer shouldn't need to say that either, but they do, so maybe I do need to say that. I am actually very conscious of vehicles that are bigger than mine and the same size as mine, because, well, ultimately, if they can't see me, then they don't know I'm there, and they could crush me like a soda can. The same way that if I hit a Honda Civic, if a tractor trailer hits me, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Occasionally I'll hit somebody with my car.
Then I also get angry because people don't use their turn signals. How am I supposed to know that you're trying to go into the freaking Wawa if you're not using your turn signals and you don't slow down until the last second? I get angry because people don't know how to use their cruise control. I set my cruise control on the highway. Let's say the speed limit is 65. I usually set it around 65. We'll just say that. And no matter which lane I'm in, at some point I always have to hit my brakes and disengage my cruise control because the idiots in front of me don't know how to use cruise control. Come on, this is technology that's been out since the early 80s. Most cars have it stock. Not everything has it, but if you don't know how to use cruise control by 2017, there's a good chance you shouldn't have a license. Then there's the problem of Jersey Shore traffic, which is a problem, but I do have an alternate route if you guys want to follow that. Or if you don't, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're headed down to the shore, there's always some idiot that's doing 25 mile an hour, usually with a Pennsylvania tag, and that causes the whole line of like 400 people to have to do 25 miles an hour for no freaking reason. And if you think Pennsylvania drivers are bad in New Jersey, you should go to Pennsylvania and see how they don't know how to pick a lane, so they just use both. I'm sure this is a problem that goes all over the country, because I've heard there's big problems in California with traffic. If you don't know how to drive, just stay the hell out of the way. I get road rage after being in accidents because I used to be overly alert, and I'm not saying that I'm not overly alert now. It's just that, I know what the risks are, so I'm more alert now. But the more alert you are, the more idiocy you see. I see people playing on their phones while they're driving. I see people smoking weed while they're driving. I see people with missing body parts. I have missing body parts. You would think that with missing body parts, you would be like, I don't want to cut that guy off. He has a history of hitting things. If you guys want to watch the video how I broke the driver's side fender, you can check that out. If you're new here, please subscribe. You can't drive without somebody being in your way or getting in the way or not knowing what they're doing. There's accidents every day, all the time. It's horrible. And I've been in a couple accidents. It's really not worth it. If you don't pay attention to the road, it's going to be a problem. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, you want to see what else I'm angry about, go ahead and check out these videos here. Or if you want to see what I'm like when I'm watching, go ahead and check out these videos here. As always, guys, you want to like the video, you want to subscribe, and you want to pick yourself up an Angry Manduke t-shirt. Thanks for watching. I'll see all my friends later. Please pay attention to the roads.